There's 7.8 billion people in the world. That's a whole lot of people. But if you guess how many people in the world are kind, what would it be? Is your number big or small? If I would guess if it would be big or small, I would say small. Why? Because every day I see people not respecting other people's opinions and getting mad, which is causing us more anger and disrespect. Is that a world that you want to live in? Not me. I want to imagine a world where kindness is all around and meanness can be stopped. I first started noticing people being mean in 2nd grade. I noticed kids were not getting out the swing and not taking turns. They were also not good at sharing playground equipment and saying unkind things to each other. Then, in 3rd grade, kids would pick on each other, and also kids would pick friends and not include others. This usually ended up in an argument or a fight, and people would pick sides. Now, in 4th grade, kids think it's okay to steal and vandalize. And it's not just a kid thing. I've seen adults act the same way the kids do in school. Instead of not getting out of the swing, they don't take turns on the road, or they try to take other people's parking spots. It feels like we're a giant stack of dominoes. You know, the ones you stack up next to each other and you push one and the whole thing falls down one by one. It feels like once one unkind thing happens, it causes another unkind act and then another. Just like the dominoes. Once the first thing starts, the whole thing goes. But what if there's a way to stop the dominoes from falling? What if there was a way to stop all of the meanness? I have a solution. It's called kindness. It's not hard, and kindness doesn't cost any money, so everyone can afford it. One of the best ways to show kindness is to respect others. Is to put first things first. What does that mean? It means to consider others' needs and wants before your own. You could do this by hand over the ball to someone who hasn't had a turn, or if you're an adult, letting someone else take the parking spot even though you thought you were there first. My mom always tells me to treat others the way you want to be treated, which is another way to spread kindness. Recently, I had a friend apologize to me by the way they acted on the playground. At first, my feelings were hurt, and I thought that nobody cared about me. But when she apologized, I realized that people do care about me. That's why it is important to practice apologizing and forgiving. By learning to apologize and forgive, we are choosing kindness. And it's okay to make mistakes. It does ruin your life. But kindness can change mistakes from causing more harm, and it can make life better for everyone. I've also learned that everyone has different opinions, which is okay because everyone thinks differently. One of the ways to show kindness is to respect others by listening to them and not interrupting. You might learn something new. If you don't, that's okay. Some people just want to be heard and noticed. Be kind, listen, and don't argue. Remember the dominoes that I talked about earlier? Imagine putting your hand between the dominoes. What would happen? Would they continue falling, or would they stop? They would stop. Just like kindness. It could stop meanness from continuing. I feel if everyone puts kindness first, that it will be a better place. Now, let's work together and stop the dominoes from falling.